What is up, everybody? To Reverse here today. So, we're going to talk about the Sony fanboy. He says he is tired of hearing these Xbox guy, I guess, phrase the Xbox guys say. And so he says the phrases of starting with grown man, rent free, Game Pass, value, gatekeeping, $70 games, and I love all consoles. Apparently, he says Xbox guys say these phrases way too much. So, just a weird post, to be honest. But I mean, I can understand why if you're an Xbox fan where you want to talk about Game Pass, and I don't know, I guess you're just annoyed with these statements. So people roasted this guy, rightfully so, because he's always trashing Xbox on a daily basis. It's just kind of weird. For somebody who loves PlayStation, they do focus a lot on Xbox. So let's see what people have to say about this. Xbox gamers along with PC gamers said, "Oh, us, there comes the PlayStation kids." Wow. Okay, this is a crazy image right there. Tired pony terms, let me start. I'm a doctor, I'll prove it. We know who that's referring to. The guy who pretty much like nuked his whole career over some console war nonsense. Metascores mean everything. Metascores mean nothing. Xbox. Sorry about the drop some news, yo. Xbox. Idiot is the new greatness. Sims aren't games except for GT7 and Xbox. That's pretty funny right there. Clearly, we don't speak enough about Microsoft Rewards. I'll be sure to step my hand up, by the way. Did I tell you how amazing Microsoft Rewards are? Yeah, Microsoft Rewards is an amazing service. You literally get points for just playing video games or getting achievements. So, and you can use that on actual, like, buying video games. So that's definitely a great service right there. Doesn't talk about enough. Living rent free in your head, kid. Yeah. Don't forget copium. Touch grass is the one they use on the keyboard warriors. Another Xbox post? Nah, that ain't it. Now do one for the ponies. Yeah, like the other guy said, most of your talking points is just talking about how Xbox. The grown man hurts, isn't it? LOL. Could easily make one for the Sony kids too. That S is not original. You forgot the famous I have a PS5 too. That they won't play any PS5 games on. LOL. I'll make a dumbass list too. Tired pony terms, let me start. Xbox got no games. Xbox is third party. There's no reason to own an Xbox. Game Pass is for poor people. PlayStation better. SSD. The DualSense is the best controller because of the adaptive triggers. They do like to say all these phrases a lot too. Exclusive. When Xbox went third party in 2017, it hasn't had an exclusive since 2015. Nah, PlayStation fanboys all around the world took an L after this guy. I'm a doctor. I can prove it. Yeah, that was definitely cringy right there. Guess now that you're bored of games, you pretend like it's back to playing Twitter. Well, I'm looking forward to playing Guardians of the Galaxy on Thursday. I mean, I like all the consoles and all, but I love my PC the most. However, I personally don't purchase every game at full price. I usually wait until I see a good deal. Rent free, dude. Rent free. When you're out of interest in a console or post ideas, so you just post whatever this is supposed to be. LOL. PlayStation 5 players are still coping. They get microtransactions in their full price plus $10 games. Something about Gran Turismo right there. GT7. Every pony ever. I'm special. The console war has really hit rock bottom now. We are in the simpleton zone for sure. My New Year's resolution as a Sony fanboy is to talk about Xbox when I wake up, talk about Xbox when I'm at work, and talk about Xbox when I'm about to sleep. Seems pretty accurate. Pony, everything means Xbox because it's not from my plastic box. Some pony terms who ain't happy with their current exclusives keep crying, stay salty, stay mad, PC bad, Xbox proud pony. Okay. Did they actually catch this guy being a hypocrite? Oh man. So he's kind of using the terms he said The terms that he said Xbox guys use, he's using them quite a lot. So using that term, grown man. Another term, rent free. Another term, Game Pass. Yeah. He's kind of using a lot of those terms that he said Xbox guys only use. Interesting. Microtransactions, okay. Okay, you got a Sony fanboy thinking about Xbox 24/7. Tired pony terms, which is greatness. PC ports to value the brand. The Last of Us 2 is the best game ever. If you can't afford $7 for a game, you're too poor. Despite loving PlayStation, we can't stop thinking about the Xbox. I think that should cover it. Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. They say they prefer PlayStation, but they can only talk about Xbox. And apparently, if you want to pay $7 for a video game, you're poor, which is so stupid. Maybe people just like to save money. I don't know. I see this stuff all the daily from Sony fans too. What I don't get is why you're bringing us up when you falsely daily with your constant worryism. It's like complaining the food tastes bad when you're the one who cooked it. Man, you gotta be salty about something to argue about the game consoles on Twitter rather than spending your time gaming, lol. $70 game, so you're not tired of getting ripped off, but you're tired of getting reminded that you are. Good point there. Can you keep the word Xbox or Xbot or anything hinted towards those terms for a day? I am genuinely curious, or when was the last time you talked about PlayStation and not bring up Xbox in any way, shape, or form in a negative way? They can't do it. They can't talk about PlayStation without Xbox being included in their conversation. They just can't do it. Seems like Xbox lives in your head rent free. I mute you once a week. How are you doing this? So apparently he muted this guy, but he still sees his tweets. So that's just hilarious. To be honest, if you are a grown man and inciting console wars, you're taking an L in life. That or your dad raised you wrong. But yet you continue to talk about Xbox. Maybe if you stop the rent-free empty space in your head filled with something useful, then again, maybe not. Do you ever get tired from whining about Xbox on Twitter all day long? I don't know. It's just fascinating because you see people talk about Xbox 24/7 and they say they don't like Xbox. It doesn't make any sense. I can never talk about something I don't like that much. It just doesn't make any sense to me. If grown men offends you when you're a grown-ass man partaking in console wars, you're special. Failed a YouTube channel, failed a Twitter following, what's next? The rent-free part is true for you because I always see you talking about Xbox, but like, what did Xbox do to talk about Xbox? Yeah, I really like the origin stories of why these guys hate Xbox so much. It's like, it just doesn't make any sense for them to hate a console so much. I'm like, did somebody from Xbox like take their dog away or something? Like, what? Well, I don't get it. PlayStation fanboys always say these things, especially Game Pass, that S is always name dropped in every tweet. The topic can literally be something as small as praising Aloy's Peach Fuzz, and then it's followed but a Game Pass sucks for no particular reason. You need to go touch some grass. The fact you can have to continually preach this crap like PlayStation pays you to be an ass is baffling to me. Jeez. Rent free indeed. See, such hypocrisy. Yeah, they called this guy saying the same statements he says only Xbox guys say. Let's see. It is a homeless religious cult. God, that's kind of ridiculous. Let's be honest here. Game Pass will be on the pony list as well. Yeah, because they can't stop talking about it. Gaming is toxic now, full of fanatics and goofy narratives. I've been into gaming for years, and I've never seen such stupidity from people who feel like their opinion is right. Sony fanboys, they are truly nuts. Don't forget risking your job to prove a point like one of your ponies. Yeah. This guy's gonna be in the history books of this console war nonsense. Like, nobody's never gonna forget this moment, especially with this guy right here. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna conclude it right here. Yeah, your entire Twitter feed is nothing but you Xbox, but Xbox you clown. Yeah, it's just one day these guys, maybe Xbox will live rent free in these guys' heads at one point. But yeah, got conclude it right here. This is definitely gets roasted in his own thread once again. Talk about Xbox, but it's like, can you talk about PlayStation and not Xbox if you don't like the system? I don't know what's so hard about that with these guys, but they can't help themselves. They have to praise Sony and just trash Xbox while they're doing so. So definitely weird behavior because it's like, I just don't get it. It's like if you like PlayStation, just enjoy your PlayStation. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like for this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.